This isn't a clickbait. I'm sure you must have heard this so many times. Too many people out there are offering ridiculous ideas on how you can become rich. Many of these ideas are all about cutting back expenses. I promise you that you will not get rich by skipping your daily coffee. Look, if you don't have income, then there is no money to save. Don't let anyone give you the idea that you need to skip your Starbucks coffee and save $5 a day and then you'll somehow turn it into a massive fortune and then you'll be rich like Floyd Mayweather. No. Hello guys, you're welcome to the Passive Income channel where we talk about money non-stop. As a six-figure affiliate marketer with 7 years of experience and also starting up several successful businesses, I'm going to be sharing with you tips and ways you can earn money passively. So do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more videos from me that will change your financial life. Ciao. Maybe you can skip spending $5 a day at Starbucks and save $10,000 more over the next 5 years. But if you think $10,000 is going to change your life, you are not just broke, you are being ignorant. Of course, I know you should spend less than you earn, but if you make $50,000 a year with a couple of kids, what money is there left over to save? You have bills to pay, you have your kids' school fees to pay, you have, so many things to settle. So, if you are serious about getting rich, you need to get your mind focused on income and investing. Increase your income enough and you'll be able to save something substantial to invest and be on the beach for retirement. So here are non-fiction tips you can use that will actually get you to your first millionaire status, just like Graham Stephan. But first off, who am I to be so assuring on how you can get rich with just $0? So let me introduce myself, guys. I'm a certified financial planner, a six-figure affiliate marketer, and an avid entrepreneur. Since I was 15, I've spent the last 7 years getting my own financial house in order. I've learned how to make smart investments, how to save money, how to grow my income, and how to build a business. Yeah. I have several businesses, guys. So as a result, I no longer worry about money. I have plenty to support myself and also my family, and I have the freedom in my life to do what I want, where I want, and when I want it. So looking back at my journey, as well as studying how others have advanced far beyond where I am today, I've identified certain patterns in thinking and behavior when it comes to building wealth. So in this video, I'll share that with you and you'll be set up and ready for the next big thing. So enough of me talking about myself, and quickly smash the subscribe button and let's get started with the video. To get rich, you need to start by defining exactly what rich means to you. Are you dreaming about Jeff Bezos kind of rich, or something more like $1 million in your retirement account? You need to know that no two people define rich the same way. You should set your own financial goals and outline a plan for how to get rich on your own terms. To help shape your goals, here are some questions to ask yourself. And guys, trust me, these questions I asked myself so many times and it has brought me where I am today. So, when do you want to retire? What major purchases do you want to make? Is it a second home, an art collection, a cellar full of wine? What are you dreaming of? Do you plan on starting a family soon? Do you need to save for a child's education? What does retirement look like for you? Downsizing, traveling, vacation homes on both coasts? What kind of inheritance do you want to leave for your children and your family? So answering questions like this can help you establish financial goals and decide how much money you need to save in order to fulfill your definition of rich. Then make a budget that lets you get to work. This time around, we're going to talk about something really interesting, and that is debt. So not all debt is bad debt. I know you must have heard this severally from the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, but high interest debt is downright terrible. If your goal is to get rich, part of your budget must involve a plan to crush your bad debt and maintain responsible levels of good debt, like a mortgage. The debt avalanche method is one of the most popular ways to rapidly reduce interest cost and pay down high interest debt quickly. So with this strategy, you put the maximum towards your highest interest rate debt and make the minimum payment on other debts. So once the debt with the highest rate is paid in full, you roll with what you are paying over to address the next highest interest rate and pay it off. While you might be tempted to accelerate paying off lower interest rate debts like student loans or your mortgage, think again. You'll save more in the long run by paying off your high interest rate debt first, and only then crushing that house payment and any lingering student loans. An emergency fund is critical to your strategy for getting rich. Trust me, you need an emergency fund. This isn't your usual Bitcoin stash or shares of Microsoft stock either. Instead, it's highly liquid cash I'm talking about, readily accessible in a low-risk savings vehicle, funded at levels that protect you from needing to take on high-interest credit card debt in an emergency. Many experts recommend having enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses in your fund, but the amount you need to feel safe could be greater or less than that. Either way, build your emergency fund, keep it in a savings account that earns a high APY, and remember to top it off after you use it. The longer you wait to start investing, the longer it will take you to get rich. Trust me, I've been in these shoes before. It's not enough to save money. To get rich, you must put your dollars to work by investing in the market. Broadly speaking, there are two avenues for regular people to get started with investing. We have a taxable brokerage account and tax-advantaged retirement account. You may already have one of the latter in your life. As one of your key job benefits, a 401k account, usually. But don't stop there. You should also consider opening and funding an individual retirement account. So learning how to invest is not a simple task, but trust me, the time to get started is now. Don't be intimidated by the process. Start small, utilize free education resources that are available on the web, and remember that the most important thing is to sustain regular contributions to your investment accounts. If investors have learned anything from the crypto crack-up of 2022, hopefully it's not to put all your eggs in one basket. That also happens to be one of the key concepts of investing. Once you begin your investing journey, you need to always keep in mind that building a diversified portfolio is essential to getting rich. It protects your wealth from the big wipeouts that can happen when you only own a single type of asset, whether that's a crypto, yesterday's hot stock, or the new wonder investment your neighbor just told you about. Building a diversified portfolio means understanding asset allocation, which is putting your money into a mix of different asset classes aligned with your goals. When you are younger and have more time to build wealth, you can take on riskier investments because you have plenty of time to recover from inevitable market declines. So the older you get and the closer you are to your definition of rich, you should shift to less risky assets to preserve the wealth you have built. The more money you can earn now, the faster you'll be able to achieve your goal of getting rich. Boosting your earning potential today helps you build a virtuous cycle of earning more, investing more, and getting closer to your goals. Perhaps the easiest way to boost your income is by seeking advancement in your current position. Although, if that's not in your cards, don't be shy about considering a career change. Some ways to up your earnings include: document your achievements, then use them to strengthen a request for a higher raise. Seek out mentors to help you build the skills you'll need for a higher paying position. Increase your skills through classes or additional education. If the steps above aren't realistic for you, consider changing careers to take a job with better salary prospects. Beyond your primary career path, you can also increase earnings with a side hustle or by starting a small business. A side hustle doesn't have to last forever, but it provides a great income to supplement and help you pay down debt or increase your investing budget. I'll drop a link up below where you can check list of side hustles you can do with just $0. Just to make it clear, I ain't talking about your regular FIRE. The FIRE movement, which stands for Financial Independence Retire Early, could be something worth learning about if you want to get rich sooner than later. So adherents of the FIRE approach to investing attempt to cut all expenses as low as possible to maximize the amount of money available to invest. Instead of spending money on car loans and insurance, for instance, a FIRE practitioner would forego owning an automobile and riding a bicycle everywhere, no matter what the weather. This is an extreme example, and we wouldn't really want you to give up owning a car, but some of the movement rule of thumbs could be useful, like the rule of 25, which tells you how much money you need to achieve financial independence, aka getting rich. So the rule calls on you to save 25 times your annual expenses before retiring early. For example, if you spend $35,000 per year, you need to save $875. Fast strategies can help you get rich quick than you might without an aggressive savings plan. There's a reason the phrase "get rich quick" is usually followed by the word "scheme." That's because there are vanishingly few ways to get rich quickly, and anyone telling you that's not the case is probably trying to defraud you in a scheme. As we've outlined above, getting rich means knowing what you want and having the discipline to do what it takes. This also takes time, but it is doable and it's worth it. Make a plan and stick to it, and you will see the progress when you take the right steps to build wealth. If someone whispers that they have a sure thing and you can't lose, get away from them as quickly as possible. Just know that nothing is certain. Few things happen as quickly as you'd like, and getting rich is your reward for a plan well executed with patience. By following the tips above, you're rest assured you're on your way to becoming financially secured for life. If you are also interested in more related videos on how to start a side hustle with $0 like I've mentioned earlier, you can click on the videos recommended on the screen, and I'm so sure you can find out what best suits your needs. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one. Ciao.